£10 maybe.
£10?
Wow, I was thinking around about the £20 mark between us.
£5 maybe, that's about it.
About a tenner, maybe £15.
About two.
One and a half.
2, 3.
Probably too many.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 to 6.
I don't have quite that many, but yes.
They are not talking about cigarettes, alcohol, or even marijuana. In fact, they're talking about something far more available and socially acceptable in everyday life. They're talking about coffee. Coffee is a drug like any other. It is consumed so widely and in such mundane settings that we often forget that it is a drug, and by far the world's most popular psychoactive one. Coffee is the second most sold commodity in the world, with only oil outselling it. So if coffee has been consumed at this highly alarming rate, how do people cope without it?
Fine, not a problem with me. My little brother, on the other hand, he starts clawing the wall without it. But me, not a problem.
I can, but that's not very favourable.
Yes, I suppose so. Could be.
No, you couldn't.
No, I couldn't then. My wife knows more about me than I do.
True. After 50-odd years of marriage, yes.
Coffee has proven to cause serious harm to your health if too much is consumed. This is Sarah, a former coffee addict.
When after my son was born, he didn't sleep through the night very well, so what I tended to do was just help myself to a coffee. I just had a coffee filter machine, a cafetiere and a percolator all set up, so I was constantly just reaching for a drink the whole time. And without realising it, afterwards, when I sort of didn't have so many cups of coffee, I was ending up with headaches, sweats and cold, hot and cold alternately, and feeling really, really rough. Anyhow, about a year went on and he still hadn't slept through the night, so we took him to a specialist, and the specialist was sort of assessing him and myself as well. And she realised, because I was shaking, that there was something wrong with me as well. So he was very high on the scale of hyperactivity, obviously because I was drinking the coffee and obviously feeding him, so it was going through to his system. But with myself, she withdrew, kind of gradually withdrew me from coffee from 3 months, 6 months, several cups a day, until I got down to just having 1 cup, and I was a whole lot better. I didn't know, really. It was just when I went to the specialist and the biolab in London, when they did sweat tests and other tests, that they actually said, the amount of caffeine inside me was ridiculous. There were quite a lot of people in there. Mostly it was alcohol with them, but a lot of them were coffee as well. Except when they couldn't have a drink during the day and they were working, they'd reach for a coffee. So but just be aware, really, of how many coffees you consume. Instead of having another coffee, drink water. Water, much better for you. It can destroy your life, definitely. If that's all you've got to keep you going, and you rely on that to keep you awake, then it's not at all good.
As you can tell, Sarah has suffered, but how many more people are out there suffering and unaware? So next time you reach for a coffee, think, do you really need it?